Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Live and Learn, the morning gratitude show. Took a break. I was on vacation for 2 weeks, and then I've been sick all week. Oh, I caught some kind of nasty chest virus, upper respiratory thing. It's kind of settled into my nasal cavity right now, so I'm really happy. But still, look at this beautiful dawn that awaits us. First thing in the morning, we wake up, we got moon, we've got Venus, celestial sight. We got bird song. No bunnies. That's okay. How you doing? How you feeling? I'm feeling better, thank you. Thank you for all the outpouring of well-wishing and get wells. I went to the doctor on Tuesday morning. Got a doctor's note. Got x-rays. They were negative. They were clear. So that means it's not bronchitis. Thank goodness it's not pneumonia. I'm thinking too, it could have been something. I was at a concert last Wednesday night. Queens of the Stone Age. With my OG, original first brother best friend, Brian Massey. That was great. But I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, you could have picked some. That's where you got your cold. I thought it was too, because maybe the inciting thing too was it was a really chilly night and I slept with my window open. And you could just feel it. I woke up. Was it Friday morning, Saturday morning? I think it was Saturday morning. I just feel I'm sneezing. My throat's sore. And by Sunday, doing my own show, the 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern Super Sully Sunday stream, I'm starting to feel it, like in my chest. I'm starting to feel wet lungs. And then by Sunday night, lo and behold, I'm an amazing mucus machine. Ugh, gross. You're so grody. I know. It's 72 degrees Fahrenheit at 4:50 a.m. That's 10 minutes before the big hour, 5 o'clock. Here from Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America, North America, planet Earth, third stone from the sun, in our very own solar system, which is nestled in the outer spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxy. This is our Milky Way galaxy is part of a local group of galaxies, which is inside of the Virgo cluster of galaxies, which is inside an even larger superstructure called the Laniakea supercluster of galaxies, which is inside the known universe, which may be part of something even grander, one tile in the great mosaic of the yet-to-be unplumbed, unrealized, unfathomed multiverse of all possibilities. That's right, you're here, first thing in the morning. We start off our day talking about gratitude. It'll make a difference in your life. It really has in mine. And it's my mission to pay it forward, to use my platform for the forces of good. I know there's about 2 or 3 people out there that I paid this forward to. And I know that they're paying it forward themselves, and that's the best thing you can do. I started this gratitude list over 5 years ago, and it gave me an amazing ability to count my blessings. It gave me this neutral space where I could make a new choice. I could continue to have a shitty day, or I could count my blessings and make a new choice. I could do something besides getting angry, besides seething, besides holding on to grudges, besides overthinking, besides making my mind into a personal hellscape full of just like worry and anger and churn, to every churn, there is a season churn. No, I'm getting dizzy. Don't do that. I just ate. Wow. So it's Friday. Happy Friday. Usually it's apolitically incorrect Friday. I got nothing apolitically incorrect to say today. Why? Because I don't really care about politics. I mean, the skies are falling, huh? Isn't that right? Chicken's little. Or is it Chicken Littles? I think it's Chicken's Little. Well, maybe Chicken Little is a proper name. So, what would the plural of Chicken Little be? I think it would be. I thought that chicken was its own plural. Like, I'll take 5 fried chicken, please. Or I know it's 5 chickens, but mail and beer, like postal mail, it's in singular form when it's plural. But emails, for some strange reason, aren't. I don't know. Let's start off with the gratitude list. I start off my day with a series of gratitudes I call the foundation method. I add to this all day long. And so the foundation method is just the structure, the format that I developed myself. It's my patented Sully foundation method. Patent pending. Yeah, I'm going to work. I hope I remember how to cook. I feel bad because I just got off of vacation, and the first thing that happens is I get sick. So I bet you everyone at work and the bosses are like, oh, this guy, he's just trying to, dingle dangle on his dongle. No, I'm crazy. I'd rather be at work, working. Oh, here comes the bus. Cool, bus. Bus. It's 4 minutes. It took 4 minutes for the bus to get here. That's good to know. Close your eyes and see the sky is falling. Dun, 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 dun. Close your eyes and see the skies are falling. Ah, boy, oh boy, here comes the bus. Bus. Let's wave to bus. Let's get on the bus. What's up with this stupid thing? Well, I used to be on a bigger antidepressant, and it used to make me sweat. And so this handkerchief catches sweat that travels down my neck. Hey, good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Wicked awesome. Thank you. Happy Friday.
Same to you. Best day of the week.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So I am. It's going to be hot today. It was hot yesterday. It was like 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm resisting the urge to put on the air conditioner in my house, because it's I live alone, and electricity bills are no joke. Yeah. So I'm I turned into that dad that shuts off everything when I'm not using it. That's a good thing, Conserve. Those are conservative values. No, you're dying to be, Okay, what happened to your gratitude list? Well, I start off my day with the foundation method. I am grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, a solid breakfast, the peace that comes from being a single man, my age, my sobriety in whatever form whatever form and shape it takes today, with its peaks and valleys and its highs and lows, and with its wins and losses. I'm here for that, and I'm on this road. And also, I'm very grateful for the military and all the veterans. And especially the ones that paid the ultimate price and didn't come home. And ensuring our freedoms, our borders, and our culture.
Quincy Adams Station.
Here we are.
Red line and
Hey, have a great weekend.
You too, sir.
Thank you. Take care now.
Will do. Drive safe. Cheers.
Take care.
You too. Bus. Oh. Brian was asking me, what is there a big time difference between walking to the station itself and taking the bus? And I'm like, no, not really. But I will tell you that, to walk here, I kind of have to walk down the Bergen Parkway, which is a huge, circuit for cars. So at this hour, it's dark. Well, most of the year. And you got to cross that street, and it's like at 5 in the morning. People are terracing down the Parkway, the Bergen Parkway. So it's like, I'm not playing. You're playing Frogger. Frogger is a early 1980s coin-operated cabinet video game, where a frog, you need to negotiate the frog across the street safely without getting squashed by traffic. Once you cross the street, you have to negotiate the river and hop onto a series of floating logs. I shouldn't mention floating logs right now. I got to the bathroom twice before I left. And yeah, so it's Friday. I'm grateful for lots of things. I'm grateful for my health, because I've had a struggle with my health. It reminds me, like my doctor was like, oh, it's irritating your asthma. I can see by your x-ray that your lungs are enlarged, but that's a symptom of being an asthmatic. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. So it's nice. I got a new primary care physician. I'm grateful for my union job. I gotta, like I said, I probably will get a talking to. I missed 3 days last week, but you know what I mean? It's legit. I got a doctor's note. I went to the doctor. I was seen for my condition. What? Charlie card. Coffee. Tea pass. This guy's always thirsty. He's always talking about tea. What? Card invalid? What mean you? No, I don't think you. It's 5 a.m. OTD on the dot. Ah, boy. I got something to be politically incorrect about. Let's do our national anthem first, though. Let's salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. The thing about apolitically incorrect is you're gonna piss somebody off. You're gonna piss, I don't care. It's an opinion. You have one, I have one. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one and everybody thinks the other one stinks. Whoop-de-doo! Welcome to being a human. And our favorite background, the system map. Oof. So buttons. ICE raids, Trump, Biden, AOC, blue state madness. The sky is falling. Now, at an LA Dodgers home game last week, a very young Latina who's I guess a singing star named Netza, or I think her name's Neza, or there's two Z's. So it's like, is it the Italian pronunciation when you like you get that T like pizza? Or is it pizza? It's pizza. You know, it's not pizza, it's pizza. But it's got that double Z thing, you know? Her name's Vanessa, but her stage name is Neza. And she's a Latina, you know, very young woman, you know, in her early 20s, I believe. And she was asked to sing the national anthem at an LA Dodgers game. And she's a young person and a Latina. So she's very, you know, an activist type. They all are. I mean, geez, who cares? But, you know, I kind of like the cut of her jib, like with like the defiance thing, and you know, doing, you know, it's very, you know, I approve. And she asked and was told no if she could perform the national anthem in Spanish, and she did it anyway, and it caused a great hullabaloo. You are not allowed to do that. You are like, you know, but it's about getting attention. It's attention-seeking behavior. Ooh, it's wowsies. I'm still stuffy. Like I said, it's like, it's up here. It's literally like I can feel it. I'm counting down the minutes until I return to my home. My fortress of solitude. But I did some research. Instead of getting mad about it, you know, for a knee-jerk reaction, I thought, like, let me look into it. My first reaction was like, I don't even have a question anymore. I'm worse than that. I usually have a series of questions. And they usually, like, so did she ad-lib something that was woke as fuck? Did, like, you know, is there an official Spanish version of the Star Spangled Banner? Yes, there is. It was authorized by President Harry S. Truman in 1945 as part of something called the Good Neighbors Initiative, where several language versions of the Star Spangled Banner were exported to other nations that were thinking about emigrating, to give them a kind of like an idea of like, hey, this is so this was the official Spanish version. She didn't deviate from it. And I didn't hear her performance, but I read the lyrics. And I do speak Spanish somewhat mediocrely. And I gotta say, it held to the spirit of Francis Scott Key's Star Spangled Banner. You know, and the last line of it too, in the home of the brave, la patria de valor. And that was that moved me. Because that is the American way. Rendemos. Oye. I was proud of that. I was moved by that. La patria de valor. The country of valor. Yes. Tu entiéndeme. Tu entiéndeme. That means you understand me. And pues yo te entiendo. I understand you. And that's a good thing. So the whole thing is like, oh, she shouldn't have been doing that. Or like, well, at least she didn't ad-lib something and make something woke. You know what I mean? Oh, the woke part was her activism. Yeah, but she's a young Latina. I mean, the whole ICE thing is like focused on a lot of her culture. You know, it's like, it's useless to have an opinion sometimes. But I will say that it's like, all right. I mean, like, it's like, do you know many Latinas? They're very feisty. They're very stubborn, and they're very, like, I call it spicy. I love Latinas. I was in love with a Latina for years. We were in a 4-year relationship. I have this keen insight as a gringo. You know? I had to learn Spanish. But, I mean, it's like, that's a hullabaloo. That's much to do about nothing. It's just like, of course you're going to find people that object to Trump and ICE. I mean, that's the whole no kings foolishness. I love it that they're trying to do the no kings thing in England. You have a king. I'm like, here in Boston, we've got a succinct phraseologies for that. It sounds wicked retarded. Retarded? Did you just call it? Yeah, we pulled that word back with gay and the bundle of sticks. Word for gay that begins with an F. We saved that from the clutches of progressive, sissies. I'm okay. I will be okay. I just so it's just a day at work, plying my trade, come home for the weekend, go on Wes's show tomorrow, Thinking Criticals, Comics Aficionados, 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern. We might have a special guest tomorrow. I think, I'm not too sure. I'm not going to spoil it for you either. I am going to tell you to tune in or wait for my post tomorrow morning that will share the link with you where you too can hang out with one of the greatest comic book artists of all time. It's one of my personal favorites. And so I am just so psyched and to hang out with my friends. It'll be nice. Close your eyes and see the sky is falling. Close your eyes and see the sky is falling. The Queens of the Stone Age played that song at the show too. I mean, I know, Chicken's Little. The sky's falling, huh? Well, it is in certain parts of the world, huh? I don't know. Pray for peace. Worry about your own life. I mean, worry about the churn in your head. Worry about your reactions, about your anger. I'm doing a new series called How to Be a Better Bachelor, but then I kind of honed the title down to something a bit more, something with alliteration. I call it Street Smarts for Single Souls. I like that. It's got a ring to it. Except for the ring on the finger kind of thing. That's what it's about, being single and keeping. Whoa, that's a bird poop. Whoa, we missed getting dives bombed there, kid. As I often say, I don't have answers. I only have more questions. But when it comes to some just feisty Latina chick, you're gonna tell her no. She's gonna say no, papi, no, yeah, boy, yeah, boy. I mean, seriously. Close your eyes and see the sky is falling. But it was an official version. It really was. And I don't know. It's not like there's the African American national anthem, which is a completely different song, which is kind of, it's wicked. I don't know. That's the most opposite thing of unity. Pretty much. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. I mean, I'm apolitical about this. I really don't care. There are better things to care about that are more local to me. It's like, it's staying healthy. Not I'm so blessed and grateful that I took care of myself. Oh yeah, so yeah, going back to there's a playlist for that too. It's called Street Smarts for Single Souls. Maybe check, because it's a lot like this show too. It takes a lot of elements of the Gratitude Show and brings it over there. But that's about it for the Gratitude Show today. I mean, not much more to say besides happy Friday. I hope you're doing well. I hope you keep your spirits up. I don't know when I'll be able to post this video. The next couple of weeks, we have to work in a remote location that doesn't have great Wi-Fi, and it's got more foot traffic with management too, with different managers. So, you don't want to like make unforced errors by being on your phone, like every time they walk through. Well, here comes the train, so we will end the show with our usual morning ritual of watching the train pull in. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you're healthy, happy, and sane. Something that we all work on. It doesn't come easily. It does come naturally. Hopefully. Here it comes. All right. And the tea has been full of delays. Seriously. Mind the yellow platform line. And here we go. And have a wonderful weekend. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Like and subscribe. Have gratitude in your heart and pay it forward. All right. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.